Let me show you an email platform for developers and product teams that's friendly enough for all of us and professional enough for all you developers. So you got the best of both worlds. It's called Mailtrap. And the key features of Mailtrap is fast delivery, high inbox rate. That means that it's not going to land in spam folders, and 24/7 human support, something that you rarely find nowadays. So you got all of that with Mailtrap. So let's get started. Now, I do recommend that you jump into the link in the description, sign up, and get started so you can test it out for yourself. Now let's go ahead and jump into my dashboard, and we're able to get started really easily. Now, before I show you how to add your contacts, create a campaign, and send off your emails, let me show you a really unique feature that Mailtrap has that will be really useful for most of us. And it's the AI integrations. Now, if I go to explore, that means that I go into integrations, AI tools, I'm going to be able to access Mailtrap through these AI tools, which is pretty cool. So for example, if I use Claude, I'll be able to send emails from Claude Chat via the Mailtrap MCP, from Lovable, from Bolt AI, ReadTool, VS Code, and all with the integrations that they have, which is pretty cool, right? Now, to get started with a campaign, super easy. But first thing you want to do is connect your domain. To do that, we're going to go into sending domains, and we are going to connect our domain right here. Now, doing that is super easy. Just go ahead and add your domain here, and it will provide you the details to add those to your DNS. The reason that you need to add the details to your DNS is because it's going to verify that you are the actual owner of this domain. Plus, when it sends out those domains, when the email systems verify that email, it's going to understand that that's a verified domain, and it's going to land on the inbox and not the spam folder. But trust me, that's how it works. And it's going to make your emails land in the inbox, which is what we really want. And that's what we're going to get with Mailtrap. All right. So once you connect your domain, we're going to be able to add our contacts right here. Now, there's several ways that we can add contacts by importing contacts here. You got the option for a CSV or through the integrations to bring inside the contacts here. Now, I can do this really easily. If I come from another platform, export CSV, import it through here, and we'll get all the list of contacts available here. Now, you'll be able to create lists so you can have these separated by list, which is going to help you when you are going to send out the campaigns to send out to the correct list or all the lists. It's up to you. Now, I've created two lists, which is my list and a backup list. Now, I've created a backup list because I'm going to do an automation where I'm going to also send it to the backup list, but I'll show you that in a bit. Okay. So we got our list, we got our segments that we can create, and we have fields that we can also create here. Once you have that, you'll have available all your contacts right here that you can search through, use filters, etc. Right now, we're going to start off with a simple campaign just to show you how easy this is. Now, we're going to go into create a campaign. We are going to select the domain where we want to send the campaign from. In this case, the domain that I have verified. Campaign name, I'm going to say test1. Subject, sending out test. From name, in this case, Cafacio, which is the brand of this domain. And I'm going to use the sales at cafacio.com. You can add the reply to name and the reply to emoji, which could be the same ones. I'm going to continue for now. Here we go. And then we have several options available. We can start from scratch, building the email straight from scratch, a welcome email, which is pretty simple, or a promo email. And you'll be able to view all the templates here that you've previously created. Now, I would recommend that you create templates because it's going to make life easier. Just go ahead and modify it every single time that you're going to use it by changing dates, promos, etc. All right. In this case, I'm going to use this simple template, which is a promo email. And we're going to be able to go into the designer and modify it and customize it to our needs. Now, in this case, we have desktop view and the mobile view just to understand how it's going to distribute. And we can select the elements in case we want to remove it, in case we want to move it, rename it, etc. And on the right, we have the tools from the selected element that we have right here. Now, in this case, I can change all the text elements right here, change links, general sizes, padding, etc., all from here. And I have the option to use smart heading, which is the AI feature here in Mailtrap. Now, if I want to use this, go ahead and try it now. It's going to automatically generate this, but we're going to get these right here. So we got the smart headings and we got the tone that we can select here. In this case, depending on the type of email, friendly is fine for this test. And I can use something like here for the suggested one. And here, it updated really quickly for me. So it saves you time. And you can do the same with the images. So with the image element, I can go ahead and generate an image with AI. So I have some available prompts that I can start using right here. So if I go ahead and use this prompt, select the type of prompt that I want to use. And here we go. We are getting some suggested images that we can use based on the prompt that we use. Obviously, this is just a generated prompt that we use for demo purposes, but you can use a prompt based on your needs. Okay, so if it's Black Friday, if you're selling surfboards, etc., go ahead and use that prompt. Okay, here we go. Now I have the option to upload the image, all the traditional options like image URL, with changing details, add a link to the image that we've just uploaded, and we are good to go with this content. Now I can go ahead and add more details here if I need to, but in this case, we are good to go. There's a call to action, but you have all the available tools to design your email. Once you're good to go ahead and save it or finish later. We can go ahead and send out a test if we want, or we can go ahead and continue. Now, once we continue, we can go ahead and select the audience that we want to send this out to. In this case, I'm going to use this audience, and I can go ahead and exclude audience that I don't want to send it to. Now, we have the lists and segments that help us define this, because I can select from my list, but if it's in another segment, I can go ahead and exclude it, or the other way around, which helps us out. I can go ahead and confirm the audience, or I can go ahead and finish later. In this case, I'm not going to send this out. This is just for testing purposes, but we can view the campaigns really easily right here. Now, I've sent out a test campaign to show you what you're going to be able to preview. Now, in this case, we have the details, we have the design that was sent out to this one, the audience, then we have reports for this email that was sent out. It was sent out to one person. So it was sent, it was delivered, it was open, it wasn't clicked on, it didn't bounce, it didn't go to the spam complaints or unsubscribe. So we are good to go. We got hourly and daily chart right here. We got the recipients, the clicks, in this case, no clicks, and the mailboxes that were sent out to. So it's super easy to send out a campaign. You just saw that on this video. Now, what if we want to automate the emails based on certain criteria? Well, that is possible in the automations option. Now, if I go ahead and create an automation, I'll go ahead and name this test. Here we go. I'm just going to create. I'll be able to get started really easily building an automation. Now, if I click on the first thing that needs to happen, this is the trigger. So why does the automation need to start? Well, we need the trigger, and you have several options available. So if a contact is created, then we start this automation. Or if a field is updated, so let's just say that we update a field for the address or the last name or the phone, etc., then we trigger something. Or contact was added to a list, contact removed from a list, or contact custom event. So I'll do contact added to a list. So let's just say that someone purchased somewhere else on my WooCommerce store, and we added the contact automatically to my customers list. Just an example. Then we're going to kick off this entry. Okay, so it's going to be sent to this list, and that's where it's going to be added. We're going to say that that's the WooCommerce client list. We're going to save this, and we are good to go. Then we have the rest of the steps that we're going to continue with. So in this case, do we want to straight off send out an email like, hey, thank you for the purchase, or can you rate this product that you just purchased, etc., right? But maybe we want to do another thing. Maybe we want to add someone to a list. So let's just say that I want to add it to my backup list. So that will trigger the automation to add it to a backup list. Then we are going to delay a bit. So we are going to do a time delay, and we are going to do, for example, hours, and I'm going to do, no, actually I'm going to do days, 2 days. Let's go ahead and save this. And then we are going to continue with the automation. Here we go. And we are going to, for example, well, we're going to send out the email, or we can do conditional. But in this case, first we want to send out an email. So we're going to send out an email. We're going to add the sender, which is going to be, in this case, Cafacio. I'm just going to say test. Let's go ahead and save this. The subject, again, I'm just going to do this really quickly. Test. Here we go. To sign the email, I'm going to select the welcome email. Here we go. Let's go ahead and save and close. So here we go. So it's going to send out that email. When this is triggered, we're going to continue. We are going to add a conditional split, and the conditional split is yes and no in this case, and we're going to create a condition. So we're going to say if the campaign is clicked on, okay, so we're going to say if any campaign within, no, I'm going to say a specific date, any date. Here we go. Let's go ahead and save and continue. And here we go. So the condition is if it's clicked, it's a yes. And then if it's no, if it's a yes, we can go ahead and stop this. If it's a no, maybe we can go ahead and again, add another delay here, add a few days to this. I'm going to say, for example, 5. And then we continue with another email. So like a follow-up. So just in case they didn't click on the promotion, etc. So just like that, I'm able to activate the automation and kick this off and leave it alone. It's going to, once a contact is added to a specific list, it's going to kick off this automation every single time. And I can go ahead and view the reports right here. So it's super easy to start a campaign manually, and it's super easy to send out emails automatically with the automations. Now that is for like the traditional features that we're going to be able to use here on Mailtrap. So it's a super easy to use email marketing system. Plus you got all the integrations available, and you're able to view all the integrations here that you can connect to. And if you want to go to the advanced features, you got your API and SMTP features, which will really take this to the next level. So you can get started really easily with what I showed you, and you can go ahead and jump into this later on. So you got mailbox providers, categories, you got logs, suppressions, dedicated IPs in case you need that, deliverability, alerts. So if you want to activate that, so the health status, because they're not landing in spam or you are getting some alerts, you can get a warning for this because maybe you're sending out too many emails, you're being too spammy. Well, take care of it because you're going to get alerts. And you got your Sandbox feature. You can go ahead and add a new Sandbox or work with the one you have already here. And you got advanced features for integrations like SMTP, email, API, POP3 that you can start working with, auto forward, manual forward, access right, and so much more. So you got all the basic features for your email marketing right here with Mailtrap, plus the advanced features in case you have that knowledge or you want to take full advantage of Mailtrap. So definitely take advantage of Mailtrap. Sign up right now. I'll be leaving the link in the description so you sign up right now. And that's a wrap.